throwing rocks and hiding their hands. That's how 50 Cent described the situation. As soon as he said it, the internet came to a standstill. He wasn't just making a general statement. He was directly targeting one of Houston's most powerful figures, J. Prince. This wasn't just a typical industry feud. It was a serious clash at the street level. And 50 Cent, he refused to back down. Rumor has it that J. Prince attempted to force 50 Cent out of Houston, trying to assert his dominance as if it were still the late 90s. But 50 fought back, revealing what he calls extortion tactics that have been happening behind the scenes. Hello everyone, welcome to Celebrity Cookies. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment your thoughts about the video. I hope to see you in our next cookies. A sucker is someone who chooses their battles, 50 stated during an Instagram rant. They pick someone they think they can beat and go after them. But when it's someone real, they hide. I don't respect that. And just like that, the fight was on. Reports suggest that J. Prince has been exerting pressure on people in Houston for years through a culture of checking in. Artists and entertainers who come to Houston are expected to show respect, not just verbally, but financially. If they don't comply, they risk being blocked, blackballed, or worse, robbed and humiliated, according to insiders. But then came 50 Cent, a man who never succumbs to pressure. Instead of paying up, he issued a warning to J. Prince. He made it clear that he has his own security, his own team, and his own way of protecting himself. Check in for what? He retorted. I don't want to impose, but I'm not paying anyone just to exist in a city. Things escalated when J. Prince allegedly tried to enforce a no-fly zone, informing his contacts that 50 Cent was no longer welcome in Houston. This tactic might have worked on lesser artists, but not on Curtis Jackson. Not on 50 Cent. Instead of retreating, he thrived in Houston. He made the city his second home, promoting his brand, Branson Cognac, expanding his Sire Spirits empire, engaging in community outreach through the G-Unity Foundation, and producing media content. He wasn't just passing through, he was establishing a strong presence everywhere. Remember that tweet? I love New York, but I live in Houston now. I'll explain later. That wasn't just a casual move, it was a declaration of intent. And Houston welcomed him with open arms. In 2022, Mayor Sylvester Turner honored 50 Cent with the key to the city. Houston officially declared November 24th as 50 Cent Day and appointed him Grand Marshal of the city's Thanksgiving parade. At that moment, it seemed like 50 had become the new king of Houston. And that's when the real tension began to rise. J. Prince is not accustomed to being overshadowed in his own city. He has long been regarded as the unofficial gatekeeper of Houston's hip-hop scene and the streets. Undoubtedly a pioneer, he has received accolades for bringing order to chaos. However, this power has also led to accusations of a dubious legacy involving the control of artists, enforcing a check-in fee, and allegedly running dice games where rappers often leave with less than they arrived with, if they leave at all. Then comes 50 Cent, a man who has built a vast empire through music, television, liquor, and controversy. He arrived in Houston not to submit but to create. He was not seeking approval. He was in the process of establishing a $20 million film studio in the city's core until something unexpected occurred. Out of the blue, 50 changed his plans and relocated the entire project to Shreveport, Louisiana. Why did he do that? He never specified, but it didn't take long for people to start making connections. Was it due to the pressure allegedly exerted by J. Prince behind the scenes? Was it because of the escalating tension between them that had grown into something much larger than just rap? Some believe that's the case, while others think 50 simply found better opportunities elsewhere. One thing is certain, that decision sent a clear message. This isn't the first time someone has confronted J. Prince regarding his check-in policy. Take NBA YoungBoy, for instance. He visited Houston, skipped the check-in, and suddenly found himself robbed and his location compromised. Shortly after, J. Prince appeared on social media claiming he had the stolen chains and wanted to return them. YoungBoy, however, saw through it and labeled it what it seemed, a setup, an act of extortion in plain sight. Then there's Duke the jeweler, who came to Houston, won big at a dice game, and didn't even make it to his car before being shot. Reports indicate that members of the Mob Ties crew were present at the same event. The same fate befell Takeoff, who was also involved in a dice game that ended tragically. These incidents are often whispered to be linked to the Prince legacy. Despite this, J. Prince continues to act as if he is invincible, demanding respect and expecting artists to pay homage when they arrive in Houston. But 50 Cent, he doesn't operate that way. He's not just calling out the situation, he's exposing the entire operation. He's revealing how J. Prince allegedly uses fear to maintain control over the scene, from dice games to music industry dealings. There's no profit in extorting people, 50 stated. Real ones don't act like that. While 50 is busy donating toys, feeding families, investing in education, and building business empires, J. Prince is reportedly still entrenched in the streets, continuing the same games he has played for decades. That's the distinction. In 2023, 50 Cent donated $850,000 worth of toys during the holiday season. The following year, he helped raise $500,000 at a gala for the Houston Children's Charity. He has collaborated with the Rockets, Astros, and Texans, and is assisting high school students in becoming entrepreneurs through his G-Unity Business Lab. That's what legacy looks like. That's genuine influence. On the other hand, J. Prince is reportedly busy warning rappers that they can't come to Houston without his permission. If they do, they better be prepared to leave without their money, jewelry, or even their lives. It's no surprise that this conflict is escalating. And it's not just about Houston anymore. Rumor has it that when 50 Cent began getting close to Big Meech and the BMF legacy, J. Prince quickly took sides, and it wasn't with 50. This made the situation even more complicated. Allegedly, J. Prince sent a warning to 50 through the streets: stand down or face the repercussions. But 50, he thrives in turmoil. He's not just responding online. He's actively working to dismantle what he perceives as a corrupt system based on false respect and real extortion. He's challenging J. Prince to react. And if the evidence he claims to possess ever surfaces, J. Prince's entire empire could collapse. This has escalated beyond a music rivalry. It's about power, about legacy, about who truly controls the streets, and who is using their influence for positive change. 50 came to Houston to create something meaningful. Some say J. Prince is trying to destroy anything that threatens his control. And now, the entire world is watching. So what's your take? Is 50 Cent doing the right thing by revealing the truth? Or is he provoking a force that could retaliate more fiercely than he anticipates? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.